pieces. So I'm gonna get right to it. Today we doing a DIY camo skirt. So I'm turning these pants that I got from Fashion Nova into a skirt because I don't like how they look as the pants. And I'm gonna show you guys how they look on right now. See, so they're kind of big. It's not that I don't like the way they look, but they're they're larger than I want them to look, and they're big and baggy at the bottom. So I guess I'm not tall enough, and I don't have the right Fashion Nova body type. But anyways, so I'm gonna turn it into a skirt. And plus, I think it would just look dope as a skirt. Like people always got camo pants, so I just want to be a little different. Make it into a skirt. So that's what we're gonna be doing that's what we're gonna be doing today. So let's get right. Okay, so first thing you want to cut the pants at the length that you want the skirt. So I want mine's not long, but I want it below the knee. I want it to be like a midi skirt. So I'm cutting it at that length. Then after you cut the length you want, you're gonna cut the skirt open. I say skirt. Cut the pants open so that it can become a skirt. And you just cut along the hem. Don't just cut anywhere. Make sure you cut along the hem because you're gonna use the hem that's already there to sew that together. It might not make sense right now if you never done this before, but you will see once I get to that part. Okay, and so after you finish cutting the skirt open, we're going to cut a little slit. I already started cutting it, but then I realized I'm not recording. But anyways, you're going to cut a slit because you're going to need to fold it over. Because when you have pants, they kind of stick out a little bit right there. And when you're going to have a skirt, you want it to be flat. So you want the flap to kind of fold over, as you can see, which is what I'm doing. Now, you're going to get some pins. I didn't show you those pins, but you need to get pins. And I pinned at the top of where it's going to start and at the bottom. Only because at the end, when I sew it together, I'm going to fold it. So, to make a finished hem, so it's not raw. So now flip it inside out and do the back. So for the back, because it's so much extra fabric in the back, for my pants, I don't know how your pants are going to be, that you're going to do if you do this. But mine, they were so baggy, like I was explaining at the beginning. There's a lot of slack in the back that I'm going to pull up and pin together. Pin it at the tightness that I want my skirt. And after I pin it, I'm going to cut along right above the pinning. Not too much because you do have to sew it together. Okay, here I'm just trying it on to make sure it's the desired way that I want it. Now we're at the sewing machine. You can hand sew this, but it will take a lot longer. I'm showing you right now that I actually ended up going ahead and cutting all the way up to the top because I did not like the way that it fit. It was not, it was a little bit, still a lot of slack in the back, so I went ahead and just cut it from all the way up to the top. And then now we're gonna sew just along the line that you pinned down.
Pictures bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting
Okay, so now I finished the sewing down the back. Now I left a little split in the back because I just wanted to make it a little fancy. So now I'm just gonna fold that over a little bit and sew down that part so there's like a hem. So it's hemmed, I should say, and it's not just raw. That's all I'm doing right here. You're gonna do it on both sides of the slit. I'm just gonna continue down. You could do one side and then sew the other side, but I'm just gonna go down and then pivot my fabric and then sew down the other side. Okay, so here's how the back of the skirt looks so far. It looks professional, right? Like, it doesn't look like you just made some pins into a skirt. It's cute, right? So just showing you guys how it looks. Now we're going to start on the front of the skirt. And I'm going to have to, so I was trying to figure out exactly how I was going to start it off. That's why I'm doing all this nonsense at the beginning. But, so you're just going to, I'm going to start at the bottom, the split in the front. So I folded it over, obviously, and I'm going to sew up to that first pin that I did at the bottom. And now once I get to that pin, I'm going to have to take it off and repin it. I'm going to have to fold it over, but I just wanted to make those marks with those pins so that I knew exactly where I wanted my slit to begin. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm folding it so there is not a raw hem, and it looks nice and professional. So you just take the pin out that you started with, fold it all the way down up to the pin that you had at the very top. Now, obviously, just go ahead and sew down what you just pinned. This part you can't see too well, but remember I cut along that top part, so I have to sew it back down. Don't forget that little top curve part. And all you do is you just sew with the curve. It's not very hard. Okay, now all I'm doing is sewing down the other side of the split, folding it over, making a hemline, and that's it. Okay, and look how much better it looks now that I created that hem. It looks a lot more professional, and that's the reason why I folded it over. Now this is the finished product. Cute, right?